It's all coming down to a one-lap shootout here. We got, oh, here we go again. Look, so this is really going to cause a problem.
Santino Ferrucci.
Kimball might come away with a P1 if they go yellow here.
Red flag.
Yep.
Well, this hurts everybody that waited just a second ago that didn't get a lap. Rossi right now P3, Rosenquist P4. These guys, Newgarden is on the bubble. Pagano would be out if they can't go green again. But here's a replay here. Brakes are so sensitive on the outlap, he just locks it up and can't get it stopped.
He doesn't have temperature in the fronts. We talked about that in practice. You have to get the fronts warm. The rears are ready right away.
They will be satisfied
red
about
flag,
the
turn 13.
red flag. Zach Veach had a troublesome day yesterday, and it continues.
Off the track several times yesterday.
That looks like he's down by the hairpin.
How big of contact?
He went off backwards.
I think just rear wing. 10-4.
He had an off yesterday at the hairpin at the last corner on the airport part of the track. Had a big lockup, kind of ran off. No big deal. Had a couple down the runoff. Brushed the wall. He had a really eventful second session, and this one's not starting off very well either. It's hard to tell where that is. What's down at the hairpin
corner?
Yeah, so that's the final corner. He's been off there a couple times now.
I wonder if it's just trying to get a handle on a specific braking issue that they have, or if Zach Veach has come into this year saying, I've got my apprenticeship out of the way, and now I need to compete with all the top guys.
Whoa,
That's a pretty violent snap.
Hit hard. Yeah, that hit pretty hard.
Tries to come do the over-under, but there's no room to get through.
Right side, clear, clear.
Oh, this is not good.
That is Ed Jones, I believe. In the number 20.
Okay. I'm fine.
Nope.
Oh, and laced.
Maybe both of them are in the fence.
Looks like they might have hooked wheels together. Laced back tire is up, like they've hooked front and rear wheels together. We hope we can get a replay of that for you guys.
And that corner, turn 9, leading onto the back straight, we've always seen issues there, Paul, where somebody jumps in that little short shoot between turns 8 and 9.
You can see there's been 2 cars in the wall there. There's marks.
And sometimes what happens is somebody clips the inside wall with the right front. So we'll have to get a feel for what happened.
And guys, in similar fashion, Matthias Laced went out on lap 28 of this race last year. We've done 26. Let's have a look.
Oh, that was a hard hit, and Laced just probably came around, clipped him.
Yep.
And what happened was clipping the right front. We've seen that with Tony Kanaan in previous years here. If you just get it millimeter wrong on the turn-in, watch this. You break the right front steering arm, and you are a passenger at that point.
You can see the mark on his tire right there. There's a white mark on the tire. So he clipped the inside wall, and it just shot him. Boom, right. You can't even turn the car, and you go right in.
Watch how close Zach Veach comes to hitting him. Wait for it. Wait for it. This is Veach. Watch this.
Oh! Oh, and that's Laced, just peels the right corner right off.
Because he cannot see through he has no idea there's a car there when you're coming through that turn. It's completely blind until it's too late.
So the last caution, the first caution of the day, Marty, was because of the expired engine of Ryan Hunter-Reay. Let's hear from Captain America.
Power and Rossi, big crash, and yellow's going to come out. That is not what Power and Penske wanted. Blocking pit entry as well when you're low on fuel.
Felix Rosenquist.
And the danger zone bites.
That is turn 19 out there in the runoff. It looks like he lost it on the bumps on cold tires on his outlap. Huge. And he spun and hit at the pit entrance, and this is going to ruin Power's race.
Huge break for Colton Herta, who had just pitted. So Colton and Newgarden and Hunter-Reay looking pretty. This is a disaster.
Dixon now in 3rd place.
Wow.
But has he pitted?
No.
The only guy that's pitted is Herta. Herta could go into the lead of this race and get his first win.
Herta, Newgarden, and Hunter-Reay sitting pretty. See the safety workers come to Rosenquist. Was he trying to get to pit lane?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If he had a wild ride off turn 19 and then was trying to come back in.
I cannot believe Power and Rossi.
Was the danger zone, just like you said. We say it every week. Every week.
Rosenquist had just pitted, so he wasn't trying to get back to pit road.
He was on cold tires. out there in the bumps.
Must have had low ride heights.
And it'll get away from you. But tell you what, you said it. We say it every week. You hang yourself out there when guys are on cold tires or mixing it up on cold tires. And here's the replay right here. Locks it up.
Now this is several corners before.
It's a drag race.
Trying to get around the Schmidt-Peterson car of James Hinchcliffe, so he's on the outside of Hinch. Out wide. Pagano's there as well.
Oh, there might have been contact here. Look at this. Hinchcliffe does not give up. He's way out there. Oh, they touched. They touched.
Hinch just got big time into the back of Rosenquist.
And that's what happens when you're racing guys on cold tires and the leader doesn't pit. You're in the danger zone, just like we said.
That's certainly going to draw the review of race control as well.
I'd have to say that's pretty much all on Hinch, really.
Totally.
Question yesterday, what's going to happen when somebody loses it and hits that wall? And we're about to find out.
So he got loose, corrected it, and then it switched directions on him.
Look at the guy coming out of the Porta-John.
Just in time.
I'll tell you, that AMR safety team is ready no matter what the circumstances. They're there.
It's willpower on the inside, Alexander Rossi on the outside, ready to go racing in the Lone Star State, Indycar style.
Green.
Power with a terrific start. Here comes Ryan Hunter-Reay up the inside of his teammate. Rossi, as they climb 133 feet to turn one, it's Power clearly in front.
Somebody's going to get creative here. There you see Scott Dixon. There he goes outside around the sausages. He gets 2 positions with that move.
He got 2 positions outside of the track. You cannot do that in Formula One, but they're allowing it here.
Look at Colton Herter. What a start from the teenager. There's a spinner at Zach Veach.
In the gravel, he's got to keep it running and try to run along the edge of the grass and get away from those stones or you'll get stuck in them.
Look at this shot, the nose cam on Zach Veach. Baja 1000 to find the track again. I wonder if he had help with contact.
Did you hit anything? No, but it's a tow rod.
Must be contact, tow rod, either in the rear or the front. And look at the gravel coming out. Let's watch his hands as he comes through turn 9 here. He'll get the wheels straight. So there you can see right hand down. So he had contact with somebody.
How bad is it?
Bad, I'd say. I'll see all the rocks come out of the
Go to wheel 1, pit this lap.
See what happened to Zach Veach there in the yellow car.
Oh, they touched at the apex there.
Yeah, that really, I think Zach should have probably considered backing up there. You really, like I said, you can't go too wide through here.
This is Santino Ferrucci. That's Zach Veach up ahead.
He was on the curb and just kind of shot over.
Problems for Dale Coyne rookie Santino Ferrucci in practice 2 as he'd bring out a red flag after getting offline and taking a nose-first trip into the tire barriers. Ferrucci was strong though, ending practice 2 in 3rd place.
It's Ryan Hunter-Reay first.
So he got loose. He was loose chasing it in the brakes right there and ran wide and had to go for the gravel instead of getting stuck. So he didn't have a spinner, was off at turn 1. He just got loose on entry and then had to chase it across the track.
Here comes Ericsson though.
Crunch. Bad angle. Speaking of gravel, asked the question a few minutes.
Watch this. Watch this. So turn 1, turns it in, and you'll see here, steps out just a little bit, and he has to just chase it across the track. Not a major oversteer, but it was enough to just get him offline.
First full course caution of the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama, and there are multiple reasons. This is Carlin Racing's Max Chilton in the Gallagher Chevrolet. Nose in, pictures speak for themselves. The other reason is Graham Rahal in the One Cure Honda. His problems continue and is stranded on the back straight.
High drama. Something happened with Graham Rahal. He said the dashboard went black and it rolled to a stop in the middle of the straightaway, and then Max Chilton crashes on his own, and then it was the danger zone all over again, but they left the pits open and let everybody get their pit stops done.
Yep, so we won't see the danger zone come into play, and depending on how long this yellow is, you know, some guys might have to save a little bit of fuel.